Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some rival revival. Yeah, so we had some technical difficulties at the beginning here. So don't worry about it. We had to restart the server, and now things are going a little funky, but everything is fine. But hello, everywhere, everyone. Hello, Black Phoenix. Hello, Bino. Hello. So I saw a couple new names. I see Rylan Felnar. I see KJ, who thinks my thumbnail is cursed. And Candor and Finale Vent 97. Hello, everyone.
Ooh, Finale?
Yeah. Finale. Farnoodle? Farfignewton? Something like that.
You're such a booger.
What? Why would you say that?
Because it's the truth.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, so
fair enough.
back on Purdom, and we have a wheeled Nikka full of wheels. And I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do some. Looks like Scarlett's already hard at work, gutting the interior because he desperately wants to make the interior of this ship make sense.
So much sense shall be made.
Austin Clark says, took about a year, but finally caught up. Congratulations, Austin. That is quite the accomplishment. Man. That's a like for the Farfignewton references, Rose. Razor. Yes, the Finale Vent is your new name. That's correct. Finale Vent. Let's see.
Now, which finale event is it?
Oh, well, there's Finale Event and then there's Final 57. So that's how we're differentiating them now. Looks like the sun's about to rise too.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, pretty cool. I found my way to the top. Oh, and now I'm stuck inside the ship. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Scarlett, I fully support your rebuild of the
I'm going to
interior.
make this ship pretty.
I don't know if you can do that much.
Can
Challenge
you please pull
accepted.
forward? I'm stuck under one of the wheels.
Why? What? How did you do that?
Space engineers. Next question.
Okay, that's
I'd
fair.
love to drive forward over top of you.
I have gone to the wrong end of the ship. That's normal. Oh, Scarlett, you got it? You might need to turn the wheel power up.
Yep. 1 second.
Not too much, though. Let's not backflip the ship already.
You
Okay,
already
that's
have
good.
the
That's
wheel.
good. That's good.
I'm not doing anything.
Well, you're going.
We're going
You're
backwards.
moving.
We're going backwards at speed, actually.
Because we're on a slope.
Yes.
The gentlest of inclines.
I wonder how we got here, Scarlett.
I don't know.
I need to go change my suit back to the correct one. Because somebody was recording something earlier.
Whatever could that be?
Oh, the thing. It's recording the thing.
Just a thing.
Yeah.
Deadly salvage.
Yeah, the deadly salvage. The deadliest. Only the deadliest of salvage. Oh, that's wrong. Still the military suit. I don't want the military suit. I want to be me.
What's wrong with the military suit, DE?
It's not my weird, like, proper race car-y looking suit.
Fair enough.
It's the only thing that's wrong with it, really. Please ignore any crunchy noises or screaming. This is normal. Yeah. Oh,
You
and
heard it when
Bacon.
it was Reaver.
Sergeant Bacon officially does not have melanoma, so that's good.
Very
Hooray!
good.
Yeah, that's a relief. Congrats.
You sir?
Can I get power to respawn my bike in since your tire doesn't make it flat?
What are you looking for?
magic power so I can respawn my bike in since your
Yeah,
tire decided to make it flat?
yeah. So earlier when we logged in,
Oh, so something bad happens and it's my tire. Yeah.
actually, I have powers enough to promote you. Dre, there you go.
Nope. Nope.
Those of you looking for a
demote
nav
him, and then
cam,
I will promote him.
if you want a nav cam that doesn't pause, you are welcome to go to my Twitch channel, which is linked in the description.
Yes, and I did
am
turn the
streaming.
webcam on. Sorry, okay. Sorry.
Sorry, okay.
I'm sorry, okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, so that was funny. That actually just lined up perfectly. I'm sorry. Okay. Scarlett, how would you
Yes.
like us to assist in the dismantling of the inside?
If you would like to kind of head back, so the level where we all sleep,
Yes.
if you kind of want to head towards the back of the ship along that level and clear out anything that isn't a conveyor or functioning block.
So basically everything back here. Well, Jeray, do you still live in the bed that's back here?
By the reactor.
One of them, yeah.
Well, that's not something you clear out. So,
Yeah, just the armor blocks, like
and
kind
just
of
the
front-
interior, right?
Yeah, just the interior, and then obviously not any conveyors.
What?
Just one until we figure out.
It
Don't-
was getting rid of a thruster instead of the freaking block that I was pointing at.
Yes, Michael Turnell, we are professional streamers. Very, very professional. This is definitely our profession. We're definitely not just two random
Definitely
people.
not doing it by hobby alone.
Yeah,
You're not alone. We're right here.
Well,
that's true.
My hobby.
I guess we all know what Nab thinks of us.
that's right.
Oof, oof, oof.
That's right. I don't like any of you. I don't count for anything.
It makes all the sense now.
All the sense.
So, do you want Scarlett? What about like stuff like if you come back straight back, like this little lounge thing here? Do you want this gone too?
Yeah, we'll just take it all out and we'll give it a proper interior.
Yeah.
I say proper, even though I helped design this initial interior.
Well, part of it a long, long
Part
time
of it,
ago.
yes. I'm pretty sure I put the beds in.
Yes.
Some of my flair is
I'm-
still present.
I'm getting some weird like jitters and stutters, Scarlett.
I'm not. Is anyone else getting any?
No.
Do I have something else
Yeah,
wrong?
you should probably get that checked out, D.
Yeah. The answer to the question, did I stutter, is yes. What is this? What was that? I don't know what that was. Okay, whatever.
Oh, there's a whole nother level
Oh.
down here.
There's a hole. Yeah. Well, remember, there used to be this, the exit, the rover was down below, remember?
Mm-hmm. No, but there's a whole nother deck below this deck.
Yeah, that's where
It's been a while since I've been in here.
because if you come this way, this is where the exit used to be, right? And we would just go down, and the exit was like right here. But then when we
Oh,
went
yeah.
into space, Quaco just kind of went nuts down here and built like this observation lounge.
Fair enough. I'll do what I was going to do up there down here. This will be much easier.
Should we get rid of the fixed rocket launcher too?
Probably.
So I was thinking,
A dangerous
That-
pastime.
I know, I was thinking about armoring up around the reactors and hydrogen stuff back here and making them like their own little rooms.
Absolutely.
So that if we get hit in the behind, we're not just dead immediately.
This week on Ship Flipper, says Cantor. You know, it's funny. I say something about the stutters, and they stop.
Perhaps they're
Hey,
self-conscious.
Scarlett, you know that big piece of the ship you just knocked off?
Yes.
I ran out of hydrogen and I was trying to climb to safety.
Oh.
Well, I guess that failed.
No,
I literally was. I'll just place down this block and be home free, and then it all collapsed.
Just be aware, Nab. You don't want to take too much out in case things start falling off,
Sure.
like the back end of the ship.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're speaking of the back end. It seems to be a significant portion of that missing.
Yes.
Goodness.
Yep. It was missing before, and this is a weird block, so I'm just gonna.
I'm standing on that.
I know.
Goodness.
I knew that you were standing on it. I
Yeah,
did it on
know,
purpose.
I know. Yeah, you're a terrible person. Okay, this section over here, this is a Lucas edition. All these catwalks on the side. That was not a part of the original design. All these catwalks here, that's 100% Lucas right there.
I think I'm gonna add just some blocks for structural integrity for the time being back here.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. Do we have a color scheme, Scarlett? Or do you want to keep it all rusty and nasty?
I think we should repaint it something a little cleaner as we rebuild.
As we
But I did
rebuild,
not have-
not a full.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I got a good color for this.
I've just been using primer.
Yeah, I haven't been using any paint. I figure we'll fix it as we need to.
Hang on, I'm coming to the bow.
Go 0%, 100%, and then 63%.
0.
Oh no, that's a giggle.
The red color?
Yeah. Get it? Because, I'm Scarlett.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. It's just not funny.
All right, but all the blocks I'm gonna lay are gonna be that red color, but in retro future. So, just so everyone knows.
And I've got mine in the glamour.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Give me the numbers again.
0, 163.
All right.
Autocorrect changed Nikka to Tika. Says okay Productions. I like it. Oh wait,
Chicken
okay.
tikka
So
masala.
okay, just realized. Wait, the Tika or the Nikka is the explosive skid scorpion. Yes, yes. The explosive skid scorpion was refitted so much that we renamed her to the Nikka Doodoo. But yeah, it's as we cut through, you'll see more and more of that. Especially if you've done a watch through of the original stuff anytime recently, which like I do not expect anyone to do because my goodness.
Descent recommended.
I like how we're still slightly drifting.
Yeah, I mean I can go down and put some chalks.
Hydrogen reserves depleted.
Just remember the last time that I converted it into a station, it did not go well.
So how's everyone's week been?
It's been all right. Oh, okay's not there yet. Okay did not realize that the Nickadoodoo was the explosive skid scorpion. Oh.
That's okay. There are people who don't know what the Nickadoodoo is, and then they go after them and die.
We were informed today that a certain Jack and a certain Kraz encountered a dangerous Reaver encounter on the YouTube today. And
It was glorious.
Nickadoodoo is a good girl. She is a good ship.
My favorite part was the rest of the crew were like laughing, right? Because Nickadoodoo is a ridiculous name,
Yes.
especially if you don't know what it means. But my gosh,
Is
it's
that
so
our
funny.
favorite cookie? Not anymore.
Not anymore.
So what's the new favorite?
Well, that was our reaction when
When we saw
Meridius
the
sent
first.
us the picture of a Reaverized Nickadoodoo.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
There are these secret Discord servers that all the normal people aren't allowed into. No.
Oh, that's right.
No, a friend set up a kind of a creators Discord for creators to kind of collaborate on stuff. And it was in there that he showed us the Reaverized Nickadoodoo. And it was terrifying. And that was my reaction. Because I think was it you who said is that our favorite cookie?
It
Neb?
was Scarlett.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, he was like, is that our favorite cookie? And you were like, not anymore. And I posted a gif of Michael from The Office going, nope, don't like that.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Oh man, I'm remembering like this thing here. This is where we put the full barrel turret. Yeah, the encounter with the Nickadoodoo is at the end of their video.
Yeah, about minute 16 is when they discover it.
Yep. Yep.
What happens when you go wonder what a dangerous encounter is, and
Yeah, Jure brought it to our attention, and it was. I'm so glad.
I mean, and I like watching anybody encounter Nickadoodoo.
Mm-hmm. So Scarlett, we're going for the open concept here. Is that the idea?
No, so what I was doing is I was building a vehicle, but I thought that was the bottom level, so you can kind of see I'm getting the rudimentary ramp on a hinge built to be able to bring vehicles in and out.
Ah, I see. So for small vehicles, we can put them in the little bay there.
Mm-hmm. And then it'll fold up, so it'll kind of match the current slope of the front of the ship.
Oh, all right, that's cool.
Actually, D, I got a task for you.
Okay, I was helping that flying and the slicing, but if there's something specific you'd like me to do, I'm going for it.
Do you remember the eagle head from Take Two?
Yes.
Do you think you could recreate that on the front of the Nickadoodoo?
This isn't the Nickadoodoo anymore. Like, I don't know what it is, but
I was planning on putting defenses on the front of the Nickadoodoo.
Okay, we'll let Clonk.
Oh, come on. We need Take Two's eagle head.
Let's let
she can
Clonk
be
put
the Phoenix.
Let's let the two things. One, let's let Clonk put the defenses down that he has thoughts of, and two, let's not use a tired old name like Phoenix.
well, I get it in the context, right?
Yeah, but I mean, she's not that dead.
She's not that dead, but she will be by the time we're done with her. She will be
Just-
burning just like a phoenix.
Up from the ashes, up from the ashes.
So how do your kids pronounce Phoenix anyway?
Pahanikes.
Well, there's a new name.
Okay. Are we keeping the hangar on the side? Should I rebuild that?
What do you guys think?
Because right now, Jure's bike is parked over here.
I can move it anywhere.
What I could do is instead of having it face backwards, like, because I think Crew originally put it on, and these thrusters actually need to go away, because these were temporary to get her up out of the thing. So I'll work on that first.
Are there any resources we need?
I don't know at the moment.
We're gonna need magnesium, it looks like.
Likely, yes.
Yes.
Alright, then I'll go scout for magnesium then.
Sounds good. I think there's going to be a lot of refurbishment, and after some discussion, we're not going to turn the Wastelanders stuff on until we've actually completed the refit of the Nickadoodoo, because
We would like to build her before she's destroyed.
yeah, exactly. And they seem rather keen on destroying everything we love, like instantly, possibly worse than the Reavers. Razor is like, what an awesome Chitty Chitty Bang Bang reference.
Thanks.
Well, Austin Clark, we can't call her Nikka Popo unless we put giant red and blue flashing lights on top.
This is acceptable.
We also need to recover Zori's drill ship and dock it on the Nikka.
Yeah. see. Gonna keep on. Yeah, there's I would call the aft end of Nikka a daylight engine room. Oh,
It's
did
a
Easy?
naturally aspirated engine room?
Yeah. Scarlett, did you add Easy GPS this time, or did we forget?
I think it forgot
Okay.
the royal we.
Yeah.
I did remember to pop my corn though. It's delicious.
I keep forgetting to buy popcorn kernels. We do a Sunday popcorn movie with the boys, and I keep forgetting to get more popcorn.
Yeah. So instead, we have to pop locks instead of corn.
Or popping tags.
What is popping tags? I've heard that, but I
It's-
don't know what it is.
It's a reference to oh, what's the guy's name?
Macklemore.
Macklemore song.
Yeah, it's
Thrift shop.
Thrift
I
shop.
just died. There you go, guys. First DE death of the evening. I
It's-
know you're counting.
It's the idea of going to a store and just buying and popping those tags.
Gotcha.
But it might also not just mean taking the tag off, so you don't have to buy. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I think it depends on who you are. Name her the It Froken. Says Gander.
One of these days, we're gonna convince him to just play with us.
Yeah, he stays up late enough.
Like he claims that it's late, but
I know.
do any of us really believe him?
No, we don't. I think the real thing is I think this is the time that he gets his hull cleaned.
Okay, so Clonk is in charge of this nose, I suppose.
Yes,
Yes, I'm on
supposed-
the rhinoplasty.
Okay. Oh, look, we have 2 antennas. Why do we have 2 antennas?
Because 1 is none and 2 is 1.
Ah. I'm confused.
One
'Cause somebody
of
told me
us,
to turn.
one of us.
Somebody told me to make a new antenna, and so I did. But there's one down here. What do I do, DE?
Why do we need a new antenna?
Well, you had told me to make one like long ago. It was,
Oh.
and we had never had enough stuff to make it.
Oh yeah, well I think the one on top's the one we'll keep. If there's one on the side, we can
There's
get rid
one
of
on
it.
the side over on the left.
Yeah, I think we can get rid of that one. This is as masty as we get now because otherwise we'll offend the clonk. And if we offend the
Oh,
clonk,
this one wasn't fully built anyway.
bad things happen. Is this a way in? No, it's not. It's literally just a hole in the hull. All right. We'll patch that up too.
I mean, isn't every hole?
Yes. What I meant is it's not an official
He's
way
not
in.
lying.
I'm just getting rid of basically anything superfluous at this point,
Okay.
Where'd the ship go?
right?
Easy, Clonk. She can still hear you. Scarlett,
Right.
do you want me to cut the reaver greebles off the outside?
I think it would be best for the feng shui to remove the reaver greeble.
Say that 10 times fast.
I barely said it once slow.
What the?
Oh, ha.
What?
Sorry. Somebody just did a screamer in my chat, and I accidentally pushed the button for you to hear me.
I see. Okay. I kind of like the rear end. Not gonna lie, even though it's kind of spiky. I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
Leave it then.
I mean, okay. I can't tell what the rest of this is supposed to be, so I'm just kind of getting
Yeah.
rid of some of it.
Well, I'm looking at the sides.
We need another thruster here.
Yeah, well, we can just put placeholders down for now.
Well, it should fit.
I know, but placeholders. We don't have to actually weld it up or anything, because I feel like we're not going to be going to space for a while. Unable to place large hydrogen thruster. Oh, I know why. This is an emergency patch job here. That's why. But there should be one I can place right here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
This NPC large hydrogen thruster is not the same as a hydrogen thruster.
They functionally they are. If it's owned by an NPC faction, it gets boosts and doesn't need to use fuel and stuff like that. But if it's owned by a player, it is literally just a large hydrogen thruster. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut off the pointy bits.
Okay.
Because it'll restore kind of her land boat feel. Should I leave this lower greeble as like the notional rudder?
I kind of like it. Also, it looks kind of like a nose, and the upper parts look like eyebrows.
All right, gonna get rid of it then, I guess.
Oh.
I'm literally just cutting the greebles off and not even grinding them down.
Well, why would you do that? We have the Oscrap. What the heck? We have the Oscrap mod off,
Your
so
inventory is full.
Yeah,
we need those plates.
I know, but I think it's more like I kind of want to, between now and getting everything done, I want to like have a like in between picture of her with all this just been cut off ground around her as we're making her back into something livable. Michael Turnell says we need a dorsal fin. Clonk, what are your thoughts on a dorsal fin versus a mast?
I mean, we could do like a dorsal fin or like 60s tail fins.
Oh, 60s tail fins. Hadn't thought that. This is like the biggest 56 Bel Air you've ever seen in your life.
The biggest, angriest Bel Air.
Yes. We could call her the Princess of Bel Air.
Haha.
Well, the reason it makes you think of a bus, okay, is because that it's a very logical way to lay out wheels for a big vehicle. I am seeing an M Corp observation outpost.
M-Core, they're the worst.
Also, let's not back up at all because I'm getting a little bit of voxel damage when I'm dropping some of these larger pieces. On that note, I bid the staff of the Hotel Nikka a good night. Oh, man. Does that mean we have to turn her into a French pre-dreadnought?
No.
But when he calls her a
She
hotel,
already is. She's an orc pre-dreadnought.
an orc pre-dreadnought.
Good night, Candor.
Good night, Gander.
Good night, sea dog.
All right. Actually, no, I don't want to cut that one off. Leave that there.
So, Scarlett, are you turning this lower deck into like a vehicle something?
Yeah, like a vehicle bay.
So, you think this is big enough, or should we go further in?
We'll probably want to go further in, but I kind of like this glass kind of look.
Yeah.
I don't know who made it. I think you said Wako.
I can't
Yeah,
recall.
Are you talking about the belly? Yes. The
Yeah.
nose was crew.
Yeah, I'm liking like these windows looking out underneath. So I mean, unless we need to expand, I was also there's a lot of functional blocks down here, so I was trying not to grind those away till we know where the system goes, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Okay.
Energy reserves low.
Well, the rear has been de-revered. I'm going to keep on de-revering as I go forward. She's going to get smoother until she's a full-on smooth criminal.
So, except for whatever this block conveyor junction on the bottom is, I think we could probably pull out some of this because these look like mostly oxygen generators.
Underneath?
Probably.
Yeah, down here in the vehicle area.
Are you thinking of making the bay deeper and just going way back
Well,
into that?
I was also gonna clean up kind of because everything's kind of spread out all over the place and kind
Yeah,
of
and there's-
shoehorned in.
No reason to really do that.
So I figured we could clean up some of it, and then in that big naturally aspirated engineering area that you were talking about earlier,
Yes.
we could put in some proper organization.
I mean, organization, Nikka. We're going to have to change the name completely.
The Nikka brand new.
The Nikka brand. Okay, I'm going to have to... Let's see. Yeah, she's got ion thrusters.
Well, yeah, but I just wasn't expecting it in the area I found it.
I mean, it's the Nikka. Don't expect anything.
No one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition.
But I was like one of the people who knew Nikkadoodoo really well. Because I was never building any other ships. I was always on Nikkadoodoo.
Mm-hmm.
Inventory is at capacity. Your inventory.
Are we
is
remove thrusters, Scarlett? Or are we keeping,
I mean,
like...
if we have perfectly fine working
inventory
thrusters, I don't
is
see why
full.
we should get rid of them. Unless we need them for parts or something. Because, I mean, eventually,
Your inventory.
we're gonna want to go back up, right?
Or are you going to build something about it? Your
Yeah.
inventory.
I suppose if they're in the way, we could get rid of them
Yeah.
for the time being.
Or are you
I was
going
just
to
checking.
do something? No more space in suit inventory.
Clunk.
Well,
No one expects the 400mm Inquisition.
Now for the hardest thing in space engineers. To do proper symmetry in survival.
Yeah.
ooh,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa, what is going on?
Why?
She is super wobbling.
I told you he was moving.
Well, I was hearing the meteors.
Oh no, did a meteor hit her?
I don't think so. She wouldn't
Just
be
having a
wobbling.
panic attack. It's fine.
I mean, do you want me to copy and move it?
No, I think it's
Actually, I
fine.
think the rear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rear, they're like borked.
they're inverted. Yeah, so something's off with that.
Let me try resetting the what's it called? Suspension. Does that look normal?
Yeah, that looks much
Mhm.
better.
Increase the strength where she's not going anywhere. Just max out the strength so that she stays fully extended.
Strength is going maxed. There we go.
Yeah, a thruster came off.
I know, I did that on purpose. I'm cutting off extraneous bits. Including some greebles that I don't think Lucas put on. I think some of these were stuff that I put on. Like this was the gun club for those rail guns that were on the side. Yeah, Lucas, we're
So-
currently de-reavering her.
It's a circle of builds.
That was
I
that was
know,
an
it was
interesting
terrible.
tune. Yeah.
It was. Look, I don't pretend to be good at any of this.
Big ol' bear saying she's shaking that booty.
How goes the scouting?
So far, I've only come across a little bit of iron near Nikka, and nothing else. I'm about 10 clicks out now, still trying to find.
There's some
Good use.
silver literally 200 meters away now.
Yeah, I'm looking for magnesium though.
Ah,
Yeah, the asteroids are dropping quite large amounts of resources in giant, like, weird lumpy balls. But that has to do with the scale of the planet. Wait, real quick here. There's us.
hey Scarlett,
Yeah, but
can you touch me with the grinder?
oh my gosh!
I had like 1 health.
I swear, I didn't do it. He asked me to.
Is very large planet. Oh, world, please spawn back in. Thank you.
Scarlett, do you have any ideas for this section that's sort of around the control seat? Because I sure don't.
So my thought was, well, let me come up. So my thought was kind of extend, so you can see underneath where the loading ramp ceiling is coming out.
Uh-huh.
Kind of extend that platform where the driver's seat is on now over this, and then glass in either side around that central spar.
Gotcha. Do you mind if
And-
I prototype one side of that?
Yeah, absolutely, bud. And then I figure we can put some control seats in there for everyone, so that sort of for the bridge.
Lucas just says, at the end of this season, maybe I'll be re-reverizing whatever it becomes.
Oh,
As a rover.
Oh,
A
a
Reaver
Reaver Rover?
Ruh-roh.
but we just got the reaver smell out of her.
Yeah.
Honey, Lucas, don't care.
Descent recommended.
Ignore the clanging. It's all fine. Perfectly normal.
Oh, that was you. Got it.
The space
Mm,
engineers, it kind of is.
there were no problems. No issues whatsoever.
Until you came along.
I appear to... There we go. I was stuck for a moment. Oh, man. It's very open in here now.
Oh, we will have plenty of machinery to put in.
Oh, I imagine so. I want to see actually if we have the stuff to build better welders. We probably do.
There should be a couple more in there.
Oh yay, a storm.
Oh boy, so we're gonna be blind for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Austin, if he did a wrong way down on a planet this size, it would take forever.
Scarlett, could you meet me in the back of Nikka?
Yes.
So if anyone's wondering why we're having Scarlett make all the decisions here, originally Explosive Skid Scorpion was mostly laid out by Scarlett. So letting him now come back and redo a lot of the more exciting things that have happened is kind of a way to bring things full circle.
Okay, so what I am wondering, I was thinking put this door here as like a door into the fixing of hydrogen stuff and whatnot. But the more I think about it, because originally I had put like blocks over here, but then I would have to build up and around. Otherwise, these are the floor, and I was just wondering what you thought.
What you could do is slap catwalks over top of them, so that the floor kind of stays at the same, and you can see through, so you can see all the machinery gutsy type stuff.
So just put catwalks over the top of the frames?
Yeah, like right over, like over the top of the tanks.
Oh,
It
gotcha.
should snap to the tanks, and you may have to go like one over one of these conveyors to get it over the tube conveyor parts.
Okay. And then, and so my other thing was, right, if you come down here, then this is like another level, but I didn't know if you wanted to keep it that way or if I should just fill the whole thing in with blocks.
I think down here what we can do is we can relocate some of those, like the oxygen generators and tanks, and maybe the refinery and some of the assemblers.
Okay.
Keep all the engineering kind of at the back where it's less likely to get blown up.
That's what he's
Is
saying
it,
now.
is it less likely to get blown up back here?
I certainly
Because-
hope so.
Okay, as long as we armor it up really well, then I suppose that's okay.
In before Nikka 3 or whatever we're calling her ends up with this big heavy armor turtle shell. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to restore some of the hull to look more like an actual hull.
Well, you don't like it
Also,
with
this-
a bunch of holes in it?
I really don't.
This poor ship has gone through so much.
And Clonk just wants to scrap her.
I think she's iconic.
I don't want to scrap her. I just wanted to scrap the mast, and I did that, so I'm happy.
Oh, you did it. Clonk. Clonk just admitted to it. Scarlet, you're off the hook. Clonk crashed the ship.
I heard it.
No, I
He knocked my donut under the seat.
That must have been what it was.
This clock's just like, I hate you all.
Pretty much.
Well, I know. Look, remember when DE tried to deny that he crashed the ship, even though he totally. Do you remember how effective it was? Because I sure do.
I
Yeah,
remember being
100%.
super effective.
Yeah, like barely an inconvenience.
Thanks, Lucas.
Lucas or Lucian?
Oh, Lucian.
One of the 2 or 3.
One of the L's.
One of
Look,
those-
I barely know how to say your guys' names, and they're literally on my screen right now. I mean, look at this. I have Jure screen name on screen for reference, and I still like break and like, how do I say your name again?
Call him Jerry.
Oh,
That's
please
right.
don't add more variants.
Yeah, German. Could you come and take a look at this?
I was about to say something like that. I was like, are you calling me German?
I have an idea. Cool, actually, do you have enough stuff for this? I was not expecting that.
Oh, this is hilarious.
What's that?
I'm at one of the observation outposts. It's like buried up to its windmill in the desert.
The shifting sands have reclaimed it.
Pretty much. Yes, Shrouded, Tom and Jerry.
Why can't I? There we go. I gave her windows along one side again. Because it would be inappropriate for her to have windows on both sides in the same place. I'm involved after all. Interesting look, mostly rust with some shiny red spread out. Speed boost, thumbs up, yes. The red does make it go faster. Great.
Shade of red, though.
Gonna get an orc Nikka next.
Nikka is already basically an orc ship.
That's fair.
I mean, you're not
He's
wrong.
He ain't lying.
Are we out of silicon?
I mean, I don't know. Are we? You're the one who's probably looking at the inventory system.
I'm not
I mean, all
looking.
the sand around me, we shouldn't be.
Bask in the warming glow of ion thrusters directly outside the window. It's not like space engineers live long enough to worry about cancer anyway. Yeah, exactly. Are there thrusters on the other side too? There used to be. There are not. Right, just get rid of those. I don't think they have any.
Alright, so far all I can find is iron.
You're
And not too much of it.
1,000 times, or are you going to do another 1,000 times, or are you going to do something about
It's
it?
truly an inhospitable place.
It really is.
Hey, Scarlett, is it okay if I drop down the entire flight deck by the control deck by one block?
I think you'll be into the deck under that at that point.
True. I wish I had more room for windows is all. That's all.
You can always go up.
Yeah. I'll figure something out.
Need to seal off these hydrogen thrusters again. I'm hoping that
Actually, what happens if I do go up?
I think there's several layers of armor above you.
No, there's actually a void right above.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's called space.
No, it's a like a machinery space void.
Okay, so let's see. I have The main deck, we can walk all the way back to engineering. Is that something you want to maintain, Scarlett?
What are you calling the main deck?
What used to be kind of the main control room, that level?
Yeah, I think if we keep that,
Because
keep
right
that
now,
so that we can traverse from front
this
to back.
is where I'm worried right here. So do you want me to just make this a passageway? That
Yeah,
then,
maybe throw some handrails up.
well, no, I'm
Keep
thinking
us from falling out.
sealing it.
You think seal up the hydrogen thrusters, or do you think in taking them out?
No, I'm thinking sealing it, like literally putting the passageway blocks all the way through here.
Oh, okay.
Either that or the pressurized section stops here, which is kind of what happened with Nikka, is the whole aft section was not pressurized.
Give her, yeah, she had a sorcerer feel.
Yeah. Is this thing even connected to anything else?
The reactor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's connected top and bottom.
All right.
Or maybe it's front and bottom. Looks like front and bottom. Oh, hold on. That's right. 1 second. I
Okay.
forgot.
Chad is agreeing with you on the rails, so I'll just throw the rails in.
Oh, it won't let me paint it. Darn it. I wanted to put my original wooden reactor back in.
Hang on. This is the original reactor, right?
This is the original reactor that I made to look like wood.
There you go.
Nice. Some red wood. It's wood that is red.
Yes. That it is. Okay.
You're running out of energy.
I'm running out of energy. What would a Reaver bumper sticker even say? We break for lunch and an image of a space engineer. Okay, so if this is the case, then I should put a bulkhead in behind the reactor, between the reactor and the hydrogen thrusters, and that'll be the pressure bulkhead.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of door do you want? Do you want me to? Should I have it to where it's a big openable door, but then we'd have to
Like-
depressurize the whole ship, or just a small little airlock?
You could probably do. I mean, I'm a big fan of that. The interior offset door that has a little window in it.
Mm-hmm.
And depending, how much space do we have? 2 blocks? 3 blocks? 2 blocks because of the hydrogen thrusters.
Yeah. Well, hang on.
Well, we are on a planet right now.
Yes. We are on a planet right now, but I'm just thinking future, and also airtight spaces don't get geared with dust storms.
Oh, that's true.
But I mean, I can already tell you that like running through here in like an emergency, sprinting through here trying to repair something is gonna feel really cool.
Yes,
That's all that matters, is that it feels cool.
that's right.
Refinery's done.
Oh, thank you, Neb. Sorry.
It's okay.
I was intending to rip this one down and move it out of the way, but you already took care of it. 'Cause Neb is awesome.
Nap that.
Nabbing it.
Hey, DE.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain to Charles in my chat? He does not know what we are doing at all. So, is this from a series? Are you in creative? What world/scenario are you on? Go.
This is sort of from a series.
Kind of. It's from
It's
our
from our
YouTube.
own series.
Yes, it's from our own YouTube series on Ball&ChainGaming.
Mhm.
Exclamation point YouTube in the chat. And
Yep.
yeah, and so
Which is where my perspective is being streamed right now.
yes, in the original series, it was Saturday Survival, and then Mech Wars, and in those things, this ship we built as a community ship, and it started off as a rover called the Skid Scorpion, explosive Skid Scorpion, because it did all of those things.
It exploded and had then skidded, and
Yes.
at one point had a giant tail.
Yep.
Yes, and yes, and then it turned into we blasted off into space and we called it the Nikka after our
I know Razor.
then
I know Razor.
our then 2-year-old's Cookie. He could not say Snicker. He called them Nikka, and so that's what we called it.
A Nikka-doo-doo.
Nikka. And so this ship was taken by Lucas and turned into a reaver, and we encountered it here in this series, Rival Survival, which is now Rival Revival.
Because we're reviving the Nikka-doo-doo.
Yes.
That's the idea.
Yes, and so we're working on making it a rover again.
Well, we've turned it into a rover so that we can move it around, because the other wrinkle in this particular playthrough is this is our large grid. We are not building any other large grids. All the large grids are Nikka-doo-doo. That's our large grid. We can make smaller craft. We can make small grids and go out and do things with small grids, but we don't get to build big tug ships. We don't get to build a static base. We live on Nikka-doo-doo. We breathe on Nikka-doo-doo. We die on Nikka-doo-doo.
Nikka is ours. We love her.
I mean, we do a lot of dying on Nikka-doo-doo. That is...
Alright,
Why? What's up?
Why?
I went scouting all across this landscape, couldn't
And
find
it's right beside us.
and there's a freaking rock that's magnesium, like a kilometer from Nikka.
It could be somewhat new.
It could have been a meteorite impact, maybe.
Wood can be airtight
Make
if
you
you
less
put enough
angry.
resin in it.
Still grumble, grumble.
Fair enough.
The other thing about Nikka-doo-doo is the reason she had, back when she was the explosive Skid Scorpion, she had the wood texture all over because Scarlett was being silly, but then she kind of turned into a pirate ship in space.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, we are absolutely not in creative. This is survival.
Yeah. This
Hence
is
the name Rival Survival.
Rival Survival.
We are currently on the planet Pertam.
Purred him?
Pertam.
You purred him? I purred him.
And
You part of this guy? I part of this guy.
Have you purred a Nikka-doo-doo? So yeah, we're just having fun.
Yeah, just playing the game with buddies, basically. You know, like you do.
Some awesome moderators from our Discord channel.
And some less than awesome ones.
I think you're all awesome.
Dre is by far the best.
Wrong. I'm just a
And
humble
he's,
man doing my
he's
thing.
modest too, see?
Well, he's a mod, so modest makes sense.
I'm a mod and I'm not modest at all. I'm the best. Well, apparently we have a connector that isn't connected to anything. But it's got a bunch of stuff. I hear Nab singing.
Mm-hmm. She do that.
I do that. Somebody told me to do that, so I'm doing that.
Were you doing the thing?
Yes, he wanted the entire explanation to be sung because he redeemed sing mode before that explanation happened, and I was like, if I did that over the YouTube channel, there would be a high degree of annoyance. So
Whoa, big
Well,
stutter.
at least he didn't ask you to sing One More Day and do all the parts yourself.
I did that, and I did
You
that
did do
really
that.
well.
You did.
And it was all
Thanks.
Scarlett's fault.
I think I had to get rid of that clip. It might still be there. I might have just been like, no, screw you to Twitch, but I don't know. It might still be there.
With how things are going, maybe we should name it the New Red Ship.
I was only joking when I suggested to paint it all red.
Yeah, I know, but that hasn't stopped us from painting it all red.
I know.
That's the problem with joking.
Inventory
Especially
is
with
at
this
capacity.
group of people. And basically, I'm patching her up and building just in whatever color I happen to have, which right now wood red texture. So you could just see that all
Same
over the
thing, but
place.
It's the same exact thing I've been doing.
My favorite thing is running back here and seeing the strip of gold just in the back.
Well, I guess that wasn't being held on by much. Copy that.
Inventory is at capacity.
Here we go.
Inventory is at capacity. Inventory is at capacity.
So I found out the connector in the hangar isn't actually connected to anything.
Which hanger?
Remember how we used to have the side hanger?
Oh yes.
So I'm pulling that out right now. I'm kind of gutting it, and
Is that the connector that was full of stuff?
yes, I am unfulling it of stuff.
You found it.
Returning it to the main cargo system.
Energy reserves low.
Oh, and those wondering, the reason Zori hasn't joined us this evening is because she's playing different games with her husband. For once, not working Saturday morning, so he was like, "Can we stay up and play games?" And she was like, "Of course we can."
Your inventory is
Are you telling me that Brute didn't want to play with
1,000
us?
times, or are you going to do something?
He's not big on space engineers, really. Let's get this up in there. There we go. So many trips out of this connector. I'm getting some strange latency weirdness.
Hmm.
Oh, whoa. I was inside the wall for a second.
Scarlett,
Yes, Navarine.
here basically between the front part and the aft, there's a catwalk between hydrogen thrusters, and it is open to l'air.
Oh, we were just
is-
talking about that, I think.
Yep. D was taking care of that.
Okay, so you're gonna put doors here then?
So right now, the working theory is this back here may not be pressurized.
Oh.
And that this red wall here is the main pressure bulkhead between the living space of the ship and the engineering space of the ship.
Okay.
We can change that as we move along.
I was
But
gonna say we could pressurize the engineering section and just have that catwalk open like B-17 in Bombay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
so it'll just be the maintenance access has. The maintenance access catwalk for repairing the engines, and we'll have another access in and out.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I'm good with that. Honestly, she does
Also,
look.
who was in the purple suit that was just running around here?
That's probably me.
Okay, just as long as it wasn't Dre ruining his prize.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Something about ruining your prize.
When have I ever worn purple?
I don't know.
Shrouded just goes. Somebody say
Anything could happen.
B-17. Oh, you got it all empty. Sweet.
Yep.
Your inventory is full.
I'm gonna reconnect real quick because I'm having some just struggles. I think something's funky.
Ah, we are out of silicon apparently.
Yeah, Austin. The thing at the end there where I went, that was a reference to Shaq, but I have always made funky noises like that, which is why the Shaq noises amuse me so much because I kind of identify with them.
So basically, everybody's trying to make bulletproof glass, and we have no silicon.
This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof.
Oh boy.
Do we
What?
not have? Where would? Do we not have a spot of silicon?
Do you need to be spotted some silicon?
I think I found a hole in the world. Maybe. I did. I found a hole in the world. It's very shiny.
Oh, that's much
Dre.
better.
Hmm?
If you come straight back. I had to move your bed because I didn't want you sleeping out in the cold. So if you
I was next to the reactor. I was nice and warm.
no, you're still right beside the reactor. Just head through that door right there. You have your own private chambers now.
Ooh.
Okay, so Jure, I'm thinking, since you're our scoutcraft pilot, that right next to I'm going to keep the hangar in the same spot, but instead of having the door going aft and crashing into the ship.
Oh, trouble. Oh, dear.
Trouble?
Oh, nope.
What?
Apparently, that couldn't be steered, and I just realized this.
Oh, there were no gyros on it? Oh, no, it's got gyros.
No, it's got gyros. It just was listing horribly. I couldn't make it go another way. I think there was no thrusters in a different direction. Yeah,
How
I
strange.
couldn't make it stop.
I thought she'd finished it.
I thought she had
She
two.
did. It just
She might have been in the middle of redoing it. 'Cause I remember she was making changes. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see no reverse
treat it with
Yeah, because it didn't have, as far as I know, because it wasn't reacting when I tried to move it. When I tried to move it right, so I don't think it had any thrusters on the side.
Where you're
Yeah,
supposed
there's none on the
yeah.
side.
no.
Yeah.
It did definitely have thrusters on the side. As someone who's flown it, the problem is it doesn't have very many thrusters.
I don't see any on there now.
Yeah, because I remember putting side thrusters on. They might have gotten blown off in the crash.
Well,
'Cause
but
you're-
it's not
you're
on the
definitely-
other side either.
Your
It's all right. We
inventory
can
is
fix
full.
it.
Yeah,
You need me to say
it's
that.
just.
We have the technology.
I'm just trying to figure out. It's just nestled up to the wheel right now. I was
There
just
was
trying
a
to.
lot of thrusters when I'm standing here that are gone now. So
Yeah.
Well, either way, I couldn't get it to stop, so it was increasing speed.
Well, you did get it to stop now.
Yeah, you
Well-
stopped it right with the wheel of the Nikka. Well done.
Meteor storm.
Thanks.
How lovely.
It's
It's
nestled.
a shame none of them will hit you. That would make my day.
I haven't heard that one before. A
Did you get
meteor
the, it's a
storm.
shame
How-
none of them will
yeah,
hit you?
That
Yeah, I
would
just
make
got that.
that would make my
That would
day.
make my day.
Oh my goodness,
yeah.
they're coming real close. Oh no 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 no! Oh, did you see how close that came?
Yes.
dude, wiped Scarlett off the map.
No, it came real close to your new nose there, Clonk.
Yeah, he came right over the new nose and landed about an inch away from Scarlett's little rover.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, hey Kerensky, how are you doing? Okay. Looking at it right now, trying to decide exactly how I'm going to do this hangar. Does she have a little... Yeah, she's got protrusions on both sides. So, do we want a hangar big enough just for, like, Jire's couple of scout craft, or do we want, like, a proper... We've got a scout, miner, X, a Y, and a Z, or do we want to do a lot of the mining with rovers instead?
I'd say something large enough, maybe.
Okay. I'll come back a little bit on the hangar then.
No more space in suit inventory.
Of course, there's no more space in suit inventory. Good night, Colin. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to see you. Have a good sleep. Kerensky, the ore disappearing problem is because the world is so big. It's has to do with the spawning map.
By world, you mean planet, just
Yeah.
to be clear.
Nab, if everything is so loud in the world except for you, Nab, it's because either you have just you have either turned down just your voice monitoring.
Well, I've turned down the voice
Don't do that.
monitoring. Well, I hate it. I hate being able to hear me super loud over everything
So
else.
turn everything down, and then it should be okay.
Except no, because so like the music in my ears right now is super loud, but they were barely hearing it. Like they didn't even know there was music playing.
I've noticed that a little bit too. Like I've just turned my music up because, as you were saying that, I have noticed that it is a little bit quiet. The other thing we'll probably want to do is we've got all this hydrogen center line up top.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably going to want to build some tanks in the rear and siphon this out so that if we take a hydrogen hit, we don't lose the entire ship.
Yeah, probably in the rear. Probably spread out along the belly of the ship.
The belly, you think? All right. Anyway,
I'm just thinking that's the least likely to get hit spot
for now,
as a rover.
Yeah, my chat hadn't heard the music either. How's the music volume now, guys?
Yeah, like it has to play super loud in my ears for them to hear it at all, and it's still not as loud as everything else.
Julie, I understood that reference. All right, there's this weird little like passenger compartment / reactor / hydrogen / anything that would fit compartment right here amidships. Hey, there's music now. What else did I miss?
Hey, just letting you know that Nikka is starting to get upset again.
What do you mean?
She's wobbling ankly.
Just rock solid on my screen.
Yeah, same.
You might be desync, Clonk.
I might be. You never know, space engineers.
You never know.
You never do. Until it's too late.
Someday we'll find it a stable connection.
Oh, we need to do that, don't we?
You do. You need to do another.
Let's see. Do I just do a single door, or do I do the whole hangar be able to open to space? So
I'd say, what do you think? Like a big vehicle airlock, and then the hangar within that, as opposed to just the whole hangar being open.
it depends on how much I want open to space right now. Because like I could put a wall between it and the thruster, and just kind of have this be the floor here, and then this goes all the way back here and just fades back into this. Should be fine because there's a whole mess of stuff on that side. Because as much as I like asymmetry, I also like symmetry of mass, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means I need to have the music about right here then. Alright, copy that. I don't like it overloading the game sound is the thing. Yeah, I need to fix those as well, but I'm working on the hangar right now. Death floaties?
Yeah, I actually didn't put GPS in. So, but sorry. There are little death floaties hanging out over here, and I ran out of hydrogen. So I'm trying to make sure I come back and get them.
Death floaties of doom. Let's see. Tank. Oh, hey, Soulforge. Thank you so much for the $3. And the giant thumbs up. Time to be diabolical, guys. Well, we're trying. We're trying to bollock the dia goals? No, that's bad.
You can't say that.
Nope, can't say that.
We don't get diabolical until the 30th. That's when one of my favorite game sequels finally comes out.
Diabolical 2?
Evil Genius.
Evil Genius.
Ah.
Splitsy was playing it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so was Wasted. It looked interesting, but I don't think it's something I would be interested in.
I love the first game, so I assume I'll love the second game.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you are an evil
It's just
genius.
management.
Like I said.
I know you'll hate it. Yeah.
13 years or 10 years of flashbacks of management.
Jure shudders. He was never the same man after being a manager.
So at work, I have a black hard hat.
Oh, I
So
thought
when
you.
people
For,
ask-
I mean, do you have to
Go
add the
ahead.
word hat?
I think so, yes.
You just have a black heart, like a pirate. Oh, thank you again.
Hard hat.
Hard.
See, now he's really a pirate.
All right.
Soulforge donates 10. I thank you, Soulforge.
So my
Appreciate
boss
that.
will ask me, it's like, when are you going to become a foreman? And I'll tap my hat and go as far away from white as I can get. Because foremen wear white hard hats.
I see. Yes, I approve. Okay, we'll go to here.
Emission detected.
Break this down.
How come you guys didn't give foremen yellow hard hats so that way you can see them quicker and further?
Well, so on technically on certain jobs, oh, there goes the control seat.
Uh-oh.
Different trades have different colors, depending on the trade and depending on the job site. On a lot of big excavation jobs, the hard hats are color coded so that you can look down from above and like see who's who.
You don't need to break me, guys. You broke me last weekend. There's no
As far
breakage
as
required.
like, okay, there's
Thank you, though.
there's 13 electricians, there's 4 iron workers, there's 3 pipe fitters, that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, it makes sense. So why isn't the foreman given the brightest hat?
Well, foremen aren't exactly the brightest individuals. That might be why.
I also have a T-shirt that says, "I'm not a f- because my ideas make sense."
Nice.
My boss loves that.
That's awesome.
I remember when I was a frontline employee, that was one of the ways we always knew one of the managers would come in because she always wore this ponytail. So we'd see her, like, the top of her head and her ponytail, like, over the slot machine, and then we all knew to, like, run 20 different directions.
When in my old shop, back when I worked on the bodies, the planes instead of the wings, we'd have a manager come up, and whoever saw the manager first would go caw 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 caw, and so it's all this cacophony of fake bird calls, and the manager would always be like, very funny, very, very funny. I know what you're doing. And we're like, what do you mean? He's like, the bird calls. And we're like, oh no, there's a bunch of crows in here. We got a bird problem here in the factory. You should call somebody about that. It's weird.
Whenever the safety guy shows up, we just text a pineapple to a group chat. And if they had, yes, if they had an emoji of the Lorax, we would use that because he looks exactly like the Lorax.
Oh no. There we go. Sounds like Renforge is striking Nabarine.
Well, so he gifted 5 tier 2 subs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Making me look bad.
No.
Whatever. No. This
Says,
is not-
says the man
See,
who
War is on!
who bought a server and is now letting us use it.
Yeah, for real.
Well,
Ramp
I thought-
control. I like it. It's a little.
For
I like.
my own selfish purposes.
I like how this ramp control is like this teeny tiny button, but it's got like this big old thing around it. I think it's funny.
Is it adorbs though?
It's so adorbs, just like totes adorbs.
Ooh, Ryland Felnar works at a shipyard.
I'm
Rel-
jealous.
Relevant to some of our
That
interests.
That sounds very fun.
Or if he's going to be unfortunate enough to get a certain notable vessel in soon a bit.
Oh, HMS Candor.
Not that notable vessel. The,
I think he meant
Yes.
the Ever Given.
yeah, that's what it's called. I want to call it the Evergreen because like
because it
tree.
says Evergreen on the side of it in giant block letters.
I didn't. Is it actually Evergreen or is it ever something
It
else?
says Evergreen across, but the actual ship name is Ever Given.
Evergreen's the company
I
that owns
saw
the ship.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of the actual name
Okay.
of the ship. Yeah, because I kept seeing BBC things that were like Evergreen. And I was like, it's not Evergreen,
It's not Evergreen.
dummies.
That's
They're
not its
Evergreen.
name.
It is.
Sorry, Given. And I was like, that's not its name, dummies. Its name's Evergreen. It's right on the side.
From what I've heard though of BBC reporting, at least from UK people, saying that's not the name. Dummies is par for the course for anything reported by the BBC.
Poor BBC.
It's kind of funny
Right,
because when you report American stuff, they're usually pretty good about being accurate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, American news reporting on stuff that isn't like politically charged overseas is also pretty accurate. It's only when you get into the political stuff that things get like, you know.
Hey Scarlett, I've laid out the left side of the bridge here, and I want your preliminary thoughts.
Okay, give me 1 second.
So, in your scouting, were you able to find any silicon?
Nope, all I found was iron.
Just the iron. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I checked a bunch of the various little gray colorations, and like they were all iron.
Now, the idea is, in theory, all of these windows can be covered by blast doors to prevent them from being very fragile windows in space. But, yeah.
I like it. Looks great, bud.
It's a nice theory, but this is space engineers.
Cool. So then I will get welding up on this side and then copy it over to the other side.
Oh, it sounds like Rend is striking viciously at Nabarine. like he do. Like he do and do not need to do.
yeah. I mean, nobody should ever feel like they are pressured to do that, but, you know, like, they say they want to, and I'm not gonna be like, don't do that. So, I don't know.
Well,
Peer
Rend,
pressure.
once Rend was like, how many to stop the stream? And I was like, that's never going to happen.
It would be possible if they just sent so many that you guys couldn't speak anymore.
Now they could just listen to me gibber into the microphone. I like streaming. I mean, that's kind of what they do anyway. Oh, D's gibbering. Let's tune in. Oh, this is my favorite gibber.
Jibber jabber.
Quit
Just a
your
little
jibber jabber.
jabber.
You might want to charge your suit.
So, Jure, if you want to come poke over at the hangar and tell me if the what I've got so far is looking pretty good. If you want it a little bigger or not. We'll have 2 entrances in it so far. Got one from like that little reactor room in the center, and then one where the old entrance used to be. I'm gonna redo that whole entrance area actually.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh yeah, this looks pretty good.
Suggest you take
I was gonna actually have it taper back, and like over here we can have, I don't know, like a recharging station or something. Just for like seats and stuff for people to just jump in, jump down, and then we'll have enough room in here for like your scout bike and maybe one larger small grid or two smaller things. I mean, we could have a whole fleet of scout bikes. That'd be kind of hilarious, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have the landing deck on the upper side too. I can park as well.
Yeah, because yours is so small that it can fit in like a like a 3x1 by 1.
Might even 2x1, I think.
Oh, actually, in that case, what I can do is like in this section back here where it's tapering back, we could actually just park your bike back here. I can put some windows up on this side so everyone can see your bike from the outside. Got to show it off like a dealership.
So I just have to say, because I have OBS open even though I'm not streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Ol' Bear just scared the Evan bejesus out of me because he followed, and I'd just like to say thank you, Big Ol' Bear, for following and for scaring the bejesus out of me. Open, sir.
That's what about 3x1.
Yeah, okay. So what I'll do, I'll keep the taper going here.
Silicon.
Has that?
I mean, you know sand's made almost completely out of silicon in this game, right?
I can't mine it with my drill though, and this specifically says silicon.
It probably still won't work with the drill.
I know that, but now I know where this is. It wasn't here a second ago, as far as I know.
Oh yeah, there was just a meteor storm. It was meteor than the last one.
It was a meteor storm.
Exactly, yeah.
This is underground.
The amount of red on the ship makes me want to make a reference to an abridged anime I watched. All right, changing from red to a different color. There you go.
I was on a bridge too far.
Yes.
If we could get somebody over here in a miner of some kind to collect the silicon, that would be
I mean,
awesome.
we had a miner and then somebody crashed it into a wheel.
It crashed itself.
Wow, this smart car technology is really advancing.
It's really the future.
Oh, did you see that thing where the teenagers tried to blame Tesla Autopilot for rear-ending backing into a police car?
Oh yeah, he like jumped into the back seat and said it was autopilot. I wasn't driving.
Yeah, I wasn't driving the Tesla in reverse, which the Tesla can't drive by itself. Man, I mean, props to him for trying, you know?
Yeah. You know, okay, I watched Cowboy Bebop and it was good until like the last 2 episodes.
I heard kabooms.
Yeah, someone chopped the staircase down.
Oops.
There's a lot of stuff in that thing.
Oh no!
What? I'm just gonna walk away. That's what I'm gonna do.
I literally had a perfect view of that in this cargo container that I saw the entire section of stair just fall. I mean, it looks like a sled actually now. Like, look at this. Tell me that this wouldn't be fun to go down on a hill with.
There we go. I go straight back. Where's this end up? Ah, just a little bit off. Actually, it'll run right into that, and I'm fine with that.
You know what?
Hmm.
We allowed ourselves one Bob on a large grid vehicle thing. We have a large grid vehicle thing.
There's no
Do we
Bob in
even
this
have
world.
Bob?
Don't have,
There's this.
you got
Told me to bring that.
You think Bob ever gets lonely?
All the time. Oh, that's not the right button. Oh wait, no, the bottom was going to be a window. I forgot. I'll put a light up top there, I think. This looks like a nice structural member here. I like how we're revealing all of the original cargo containers from the exclusive Skid Scorpion again.
Alright, the Xorinia build is back in action.
Nice.
Inventory is at capacity.
Get the window going here. Slope. Gotta set up the Juray room. There we go.
Oh, that's a hole in the floor. Oh, and I'm dead.
Hey, where'd we get these chain link fence blocks? I don't remember this mod.
I don't know what mod they're part of, but they're in there.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm also using the corrugated metal. It actually on the bridge. It actually looks very nice. I used it as a ceiling block to make sure that we had air tightness.
Huh.
It's on the right side.
I bet it's part of the Icelander.
Oh, yeah, probably. All right. So right now the hangar is small, so the ships we build have to be by
Small.
2. Yeah. 2 by whatever. But Xorinia's miner fits in just fine. Okay, so it looks like I'll need to set up an upper connector.
Yeah. That's where she has her connector.
Let's see. What's above this? Is this just the ceiling? Ah, I see a connector. But is it connected? It is. Pretty sure this was for a...
No more space.
Oh, it's almost directly above the miner too. How convenient.
I feel like we have conveyors that don't need to be around.
Oh,
I don't-
almost certainly, yes.
Oh, what if you're talking to the front of the ship? Make sure.
No, I'm not talking about the front of the ship.
Okay, yeah, because I've roughly cleaned some of them up, but I mean it's still not great.
Alright, we have a random jump drive right here. It's strange, like the inside of the ship is starting to make sense.
It's not doo-doo.
Are you throwing the refinery in the back too?
Yeah, I've already Nav already finished the one in the back. I'm just getting this one out of the way.
And you're just gonna put the pipe back up?
Yeah, I'll just replace it with some pipe.
Okay, so alright. And Jerry, look, now the way that sits in, we can actually store stuff underneath if we wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I might continue on with that piping scheme. Maybe every third block is a top connector. That way we can hang stuff up top and we can still park things down at the bottom. Very much World War II aircraft carrier idea.
Yeah, we'll need to probably change these blocks to half blocks to make sure they fit properly, but
Yeah,
if this fits properly.
that's not a problem. I can do that right now.
At least for Zori's, but
Yeah.
anything you can make sure it fits within. I have to move it because of King's stuff.
I don't want it to just randomly explode. Whoa!
You just had to say randomly explode, didn't you?
Well, Jiray landed Zori's ship. I'll just say that.
forgot I had the batteries on to recharge.
That was exciting. Ah. There we go. That should be enough room. Nice little concave area.
So do I have to go downstairs for help? No, it's up here.
There's one downstairs, but the other one is still here. I'm just rerouting some.
It's got a lot of upthrust.
Yeah, I just realized that. Oh my gosh.
Gotta go forward more.
There she is, all stored. Look at that. That works beautifully. If we keep our utility craft about this size, this is going to work really well. And then over here, Dre, you can tuck your motorcycle right in this corner. Your scout bike.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Is Zori's little ship the only miner we have so far?
Yep, and it's tucked
Yeah.
inside the hangar right now.
Okay, still need silicon.
We get a tech runner right now, and then about to go out mining right now.
Okay. I put it on the... I made a GPS marker for it.
Share it with.
Sure. Give me a second.
I only just now realized how high mounted some of these thrusters are. Like the main lift thrusters are like mounted to like the shoulder level of the ship. Soulforge is asking, hey DE, can I ask for some advice? Should I wait until I have all the proper streaming equipment on hand, or should I just go for it? What's exploding?
Meteor probably.
Oh, okay. Scaring me.
I didn't hear any meteors.
I saw them.
Grinding.
Oh.
I would say just, for a start, going for it's okay. And Scarlett, did you want to restore the windows to the outside on these?
On what?
The beds?
No, those are going to get modified somewhat.
Okay. It's very open in here.
It is right now. It won't be soon.
Copy that.
I do have a question. Do you want a joint room with Nab, or do you want two singles?
I mean, I always prefer a joint room, but, it's really up to her.
A joint room is fine.
And just be aware, Scarlett, this blue here, this is actually the hangar.
Mm-hmm.
This is the hangar's right on the other side of that wall, so that has to stay.
Now, is that structural, or can we put some windows in? Maybe
just come in over here and I'll show you kind of what we've got going on there. So this area, this is where Zori's miner parks. It docks to the ceiling. Actually, what I'm going to do is every few blocks here, I'm actually going to put a connector like that on the ceiling so that we can actually hang ships on the ceiling rather than having to worry about stuff.
What is that window called? think it was, yeah, wasteland.
Scarlett, I am thinking about adding a large cargo container in the back here.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I've added a couple small ones, but a large one would definitely.
yeah, Big Ol' Bear did just do. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works just fine. The viewport.
Yeah. I don't have any glass, so
So it doesn't have any glass.
Nope. It's no silicon.
soon we will have glass.
I mean, I could put the drill on the bottom of the ship again.
I'm digging for some silicon right now.
I mean,
You're
even
my
the stone
hero.
gives us a fair amount.
Yeah, but that's pure silicon.
Man, it's actually looking pretty
Hydrogen
good.
reserves
Oh no.
low.
Oh no. Oh, there's death number
You're
2.
not flying right now.
Oh no.
What's this? Platinum ingot? Silver ingot? Oh, okay, so you put the medical bay down here.
I put one down there because I figured if people are running up the ramp because they're out of hydrogen, then that's convenient. We still have the other one up here as well.
Yeah.
We have a very large cargo container in the back now.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
What's the point of these little things out here?
What little things?
These little, this line of small blocks outside the windows.
That is a greeble, is what that is.
For no
Yeah.
reason.
Are they outside the bridge windows?
No, I've been in the back.
Okay,
You're-
because
I'm
those
letting you
do have a
work.
purpose. Those do have a purpose. So I was like, aha, I can explain a purpose.
No.
Watch
I mean-
it.
So these are for looking down out at the wheel and stuff. And that right there, if something is coming directly broadside, it'll stop at least a few bullets before it hits the glass and then comes through and kills everyone inside the engine room. I'm actually thinking about putting a second layer of glass here.
Zori, if you're watching, I apologize, but I had to murder you.
Wait, what?
He has to murder Zori.
Oh, can I watch?
I already did it.
Whoa, there. What? So these are all going to be living spaces, I see.
Mm-hmm.
We all get rooms. Scarlett and I were thinking along the same lines.
Or is it the Scarlett ship?
And we can,
or
yes.
interior.
And we can greeble our own room, yeah?
Yep.
This planet does not want to give me silicon.
The
Has
stone.
it not really?
I'm mining the silicon and I've gotten like 300 so far, but that's about all it's given me.
That's super dumb, I'm sorry.
That's going to be, I think, that might be a continual thing because of the way the map is. The planet's so big. Welcome back, Austin, and thank you. Austin just got back from his, I think it was snacks or something. Or juice.
Snacks.
Can't remember exactly what he went off for.
Not important.
But, definitely. Uh-oh. Are we out of stuff, or I just can't access it anymore?
You should be able to access everything. Unless something got ground down unintentionally.
Nope, I think I've literally just gone through all the steel plates.
Oh, meteors inbound.
Sounds like something I'd do. Any chance for disposable fighters? Yeah, so this bay in here, so we've got an actual hangar. And so we'll be able to hang at least 2 ships on the ceiling and then park another 2 on the bottom, maybe 3. So that should work pretty well. Gardetto's best chips. I do like Gardetto's. The ride chips are awesome. 100% agree.
You're running out of hydrogen.
Not again.
Ooh, I got a whopping 467 silicone.
That's something.
Stone though.
The stone will give us a lot of silicon as well.
Okay, so Jure has his own private room. Nap and D have a room. I have a room. Clunk has a room. Zori needs a room. Who else? Am I missing anyone?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's everybody.
I'm gonna go grab some of this magnesium and then take what little I've got back to the base.
Sweet.
It's like your
There was like a suit changer and a bathroom down here. Oh, this is Jure's room. I see.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to keep him close to the reactor.
Yeah, so we can stay warm.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get a railing here and also have this be airtight. So that's been fun.
Oh, more silicone and one of the little floating boulders.
Because ideally, I don't want it to block line of sight, but I do want it to block the voxels.
Right.
well. You're the one who wanted full control over here, so you're gonna figure it out.
Oh, Scarlett keeps building me away from my cargo containers, so I have to like keep finding new ones.
You like the hanger nab?
Yeah. Is this okay? I'm gonna have to figure this out. Have you labeled the rooms?
No, the rooms are up for grabs. They're all identical right now.
Okay.
I'm considering.
Drags have been fully kitted out.
I'm considering doing a mining rig off the other side in the same place that the hangar is on the port side. So we've got that big open space. And I could, like, stuff a piston, like a bunch of pistons together on hinges and just roll it out.
As long as we mine these boulders, I'm getting good amounts from the boulders, the flying boulders.
Okay.
for whatever reason, the planet itself doesn't want to give up anything, but
So we have to chase all the asteroid impacts, basically.
yeah.
All right. There is a spot in here for a thing. Scott, what do you think? On the starboard side, should we do a drill rig so we can just drill down into the planet? Because that does provide a fair amount of stone, I remember, with a large
maybe
grid.
just some drills on a rotor, so like scoop down and back around to its resting position.
Yeah, I was literally thinking like it'd be kind of hinged out, and then it would go out and then unfold and extend down, and then you could have it on a couple hinges so it can sweep side to side.
Sounds good to me.
I should probably, finish my other project first, though. So nobody get rid of the old broadside battery bay, because that's where that's gonna be.
Just a heads up, I don't necessarily want full control of the bridge. I was just building something that I thought looked decent because I'm just trying to do something with my time.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not necessarily.
Nope, you claimed it. It's all yours now.
It's yours. Whether it succeeds or fails is up to you, sir.
100% of the responsibility, 100% of the blame. I'm actually gonna come take a peek at the bridge. I haven't seen it in a while. It's very Deserts of Carrick up here. I like it. Are you gonna restore the walls on both sides?
Yeah. I'm just trying to. The thing is trying to figure out this solution so I don't have this drop down. That's like, you wouldn't have that on a real bridge. Just a place you can just straight up fall through, right?
Oh,
But I
because you
need
want
this
a
to be
window
covered.
here. So.
Is this yours, Scarlett? Are you going to be in here?
I was thinking
Unless you
maybe
like-
that, like
just
armory
have it.
lockers, but as soon as I do this, it blocks line of sight for this. Like for
Yeah.
that, basically that entire window.
I don't care. I just didn't hear you.
Oh, I said unless you want it.
No,
Okay.
no, go ahead. We will take the room next to yours.
This thing can't be a full block because you need to get around this. sea.
Yeah, I see that.
Silicon and magnesium are being refined.
Thank you.
Wait, I think I've got it.
Oh, I managed to get
I
a little
mean-
platinum in here too.
Oh yeah, there you go. And then you can still put your window right here. And then what I would actually, hang on, let me gotta see the other side of this thing. Are these slope blocks on the side? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because
So-
I'm trying to. You can tell it looks super boxy still, but like I'm trying to make it less boxy.
Yeah. No, I like it so far. Oh, I found a reverb rebel yet. You realize that once we're fully rovered and ready to go, Nikka is going to be the fastest giant rover ever because we could just light those rear thrusters and go. Oh, we still don't even know if the 6 wheels are enough, we might have to add 2 more wheels.
We'll likely have to add more wheels.
Your hydrogen is low. Again. Hydrogen reserves depleted.
Add hydrogen again, but fortunately somebody stuck this nice ramp on here that leads me right to the med bay. How kind of them. Are we gonna keep the side passage to downstairs, just as just to keep her familiar?
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping you could fix the way to get in and out of the bridge at some point.
What do you mean by
Why?
fix?
What's wrong? What's wrong with the way we get into the bridge?
I just don't like it. It's like kind of like awkward and out of the way, you know?
It's a
Oh,
split.
that's going to
level.
lead right to the main who's immediately.
That was an incredible word.
Thanks. I try my least.
Then you can't see a thing outside. Oh, is the nabcam frozen? Okay, whatever.
But we're on a desert planet. How could it freeze?
Deserts get pretty cold too.
It should be working now.
Yep, it's working.
True.
What's a good asteroid-based world? I don't know. A world you put a lot of asteroids in and base yourself on?
Sad Serve Season 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I do remember that.
Was the base that ended.
This is the base that
We'll just
never
add there for an
ends.
episode or two while we regroup. 14 weeks later.
Yeah.
And it had its own light system and everything. It was nuts.
That was RJ with the lights. He went
Yeah.
absolutely bonkers with the lights.
Are you gonna put signs letting us know which cabin is which? Because I have no
I will.
clue.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Find out where Scarlett has put the cargo access.
It's in the room.
in the room.
If you like, what are you trying to access?
I'm just trying to access stuff.
Oh yeah, you're seeing all the. You found them all.
Still a little labyrinthian, but it makes more sense than it did before.
Well, it's still got a ways to go.
Yeah. Just trying to seal the hangar up because as soon as we seal this up, then this will go all clear.
We'll go clear.
Because there's no sealing up the main cabin quite yet. Wait a minute. Do we want to
Are
cut?
there only 3? Oh no.
Do we want to cut holes to the outside so that the windows can be seen, or?
Well, right past that wall, there's hydrogen thrusters.
Ah, that's why.
You kind of see it in my room.
Oh yeah, I see. That's okay. We're keeping the people safe. Unlike what I did with Unity, where all the crew quarters are on the outside as additional spaced armor.
Well,
Yeah, we're
it
keeping-
make... What was that? What were you saying, Bob?
I was saying, yeah, we're keeping them safe right next to the explosive gas.
Shh. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna shut the nav cam off. I don't know why it keeps on busting up like that. I don't know why it keeps freezing. It shouldn't be, but it's just being obstinate. But Navarine is available. Okay.
Ah, my own personal suit changer. Thanks, Chipsticks.
Chipsticks is indeed a legend. As is Lucas, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Despite the fact that he, allegedly just steals designs and makes them his own.
That
Okay, you
guy.
better explain that comment because people who
Yeah,
haven't been
I
following
know.
it.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to. So there was a YouTube comment on a video. And they were talking about reavers, and somebody, I don't know if they were joking or they had misunderstood what Lucas does, but they're saying how had said that Lucas steals designs and then changes them, and we were like, he absolutely does not. And he's like, oh well, I meant borrowed.
Yeah.
To which I replied, "Well, that's a funny interpretation of the word steal."
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
It's fine.
To be perfectly clear, Lucas does not steal anything. He asks
Yes.
for permission.
Or is offered.
Or he's offered, yeah. Like, I actually told him to use Nikka in the Reaver mod. Like, go right ahead. He'd done it initially as just a treat for us, which is incredible. But turned into it now spawns in the Reaver mod at large. So DE, what do I normally make the view distance? I go maximum because more view, more better.
And the more views, the more likes and subscribes you get,
Yes.
the better you do.
Like, subscribe. We have ourselves a hangar, but it is a bit on the dim side.
I got a solution for
Going to
that.
the gyroscope bedroom instead of the car.
Let me get some lights in here.
Oh, hold on, dude, right here. Ah, didn't work.
I heard that flare go off.
I love it.
By the way, you know you can make vehicle-mounted flare launchers, Trey, right?
Yeah, I know.
Imagine that. Imagine a bunch of those on the Nikka.
I'm just going off.
You can't do large grids yet. They're only small grids.
Never mind then.
He sounds so depressed.
Unless you can see around Nikka right now.
Oh, does the flare clear it up a little bit?
Like if you look outside, how bright it is right now.
I'm currently trying to do some
Gee.
lighting.
Yeah, windows right here, man.
Windows. Oh yeah. Oh, that's from the flare. Holy cow!
Well, there's 3 of them out there, but yeah.
Okay.
like it.
Xorinia still have
Yes, she does.
where?
The last one in the row here.
Then
The one that
where's
you said is
Clonk
Dre's.
sleeping? Oh.
Oh
'Cause
no,
is
Clonk has
Dre
one. Dre has his own cabin
back
that I
there?
made
Yep.
for him. Yeah.
Jeray's stabbing cabin is downstairs.
Stabbing cabin.
Stabbing it.
Actually, you know what? That's probably Scarlett probably has a stabbing cabin. Jeray just has a an abode. I am struggling to weld these up.
Yeah, I cannot get these lights for the life of me. No matter how I look at them. Oh, there we go.
Got that one? Come on. Got that one. Space
Next
Engineers.
sword, I wish the cargo bay was dim sum.
Dim sum is very good. Got some light up top. We're gonna need to put some more light here, I think. There we go. That's better. It's still kind of dim, though. I think I'm gonna have to use regular lights.
My little mini stairs.
I was just trying to see something. I couldn't remember if it's the top or the bottom of the stairs that you can link to. It's the bottom. Which seems foolish to me, but what do you gotta do?
Mod the game.
You're not wrong.
Oh, hey, BB. BB says, "Be happy, Clonk."
Why?
I don't know. He's just what he says.
Now I'm worried.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't
Where are
question
you
the
keeping
BP.
happy?
There we go.
Illumination!
Illumination. Illuminate. Illuminate. Illuminate.
Exterminate.
Actually, that hangar looks pretty good there. Oh, suddenly light. Yeah, that hangar actually does look really good. Sweet. I'm quite happy with that. And guys, obviously the ship is going to get a huge paint, like repaint job at some point.
I'm honestly surprised you haven't like thrown a coat of white on it or something.
Interesting. We might actually be able to get rid of those side thrusters on the port side because there are no matching thrusters on the starboard side at all, anywhere. I'm wondering if they used to be inside the bay that we use as the broadside bay. Oh no, they're right here. This is where they go, right here. Okay. I'll put those back then. Just so we know where they are. There we go. That's where those go. That's what was missing.
How do you pick up the paint of a nearby block?
Shift B
Shift P.
Thank you.
while you have a block selected.
Well, yes.
Sergeant Bacon, we'll do a complete repaint once we finish doing the rebuild. I like how Jirai's room is like the darkest room on the entire ship.
Look, it's not a phase.
It's not a... I'm gonna go. I'll rummage a suit locker and find some trip pants. I like how it's Xorinia, Nabarine Indirected Energy, Scarlett, and Leclonc.
I haven't even seen that.
What's going down here?
I don't even know, honestly. I'm building up the side of the ship. I'm just literally taking what I did on the right side and copying it on this side, so...
Okay, fair enough. So the de-reavering is going quite well, I think.
Agreed.
No longer smells like, you know, blood.
Always a good thing not to smell like.
I should change my cologne.
Meteor storm inbound. I suggest you take cover.
Suggest all you want, Lucian. I am underneath Nikka. Think I'll be okay. I can almost hear everybody in chat desperately wishing a meteor to strike me from the side. He said he'd be okay. I want him to die now.
Oh, I like it, Dre. I like it.
Why does this game only tell you about hydrogen when you've got like a millisecond to react to it? It's like you have to go into pure panic mode and just hope.
You're running out of energy.
Yep. That's how they like it.
Because you get to pay attention to your own equipment, okay?
Well, it's like it's got the bottle symbol. I don't know anything beyond that bottle symbol until the bottle symbol goes away, and then that's when I worry. That is the time to panic.
Don't panic. Don't panic.
No, 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 no. That ship was such a nightmare. Like it was, it was unfixable. And I suppose maybe if I was to be able to fix it, but I'm not Scarlett.
I don't even think.
Scarlett did not argue, and we said we're gonna tear her down. Scarlett's like, "Yep, good with this. 100% okay." What? Why did I die? I think I just President Biden.
You.
Oh man, brutal.
No, and people who are watching this, by the time people go and like rewatch the stream, no one's gonna know what that means
Yeah.
anymore. That's the funny thing. It's gonna be like, what on earth, President Biden? What did he do that was notable?
Well, he hasn't canceled the space program, so that's good.
Yeah, give it 6 months.
I know.
Honestly, this is like the most annoying thing because like I wish the new presidents do this thing where they cancel a moon program and then halfway through their term put a new one in place. And I wish they just did it on the first day, or didn't do it at all, so I'd know.
Yeah, I agree. No DE, he fell up the stairs. Okay, that's fair.
Like I feel like the motto for SLS should just be like 4 more years.
4 more years. No comment. Although I will say, anytime I see an article talking about how SLS is bringing humans to Mars, I'm just like,
Hey, NASA actually managed to test one of the stages. That's incredible if you consider, like, you know, SLS and James Webb, they get delayed more than they get progressed.
yep. Oh, and they've already ruled out SLS for Europa Clipper.
Yeah, which was like, Europa Clipper was supposed to only be contractually obligated to use SLS. They're just like, nope.
So we'll probably see Europa Clipper launched on a Falcon Heavy, but it's going to have to be much smaller than they originally planned.
DE,
Yeah.
please come here and see if you can weld up our friggin' lights.
We're all struggling with that.
Oh, the lights, they're the worst, honestly. Like, I spent like 5 minutes trying to get a light, because you've got to get like the pixel.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. I've tried all kinds of different lights to the point of like, okay, I'm not, obviously these tiny ones aren't going to work. Now I just want to get the corner one, and it's like, no, I don't exist either.
I was able to get a couple, but it's definitely it's a struggle bus.
I'm so angry.
Where's your light? Yep.
Right there in the corner. Thank you. I also had these ones up here, and I couldn't even grind them down to get rid of them.
Oh no. How have I done this?
How are you doing this? What the heck? Oh my gosh.
It's for whatever reason the range to weld them is literally like 5 pixels, and you just kind of like drift in at the right angle and speed to get them.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. Well,
I
thank
agree.
you.
It is 100% ridiculous, but this is the way.
Also, why are there no like actual lights in the bathroom? Like, that seems like an oversight.
Because I'm ugly.
They're being installed on Tuesday along with the doors.
Ah.
And the photon torpedo launchers. Oh,
Glad they paid you Tuesday for a burger today.
yes. I did hear something that might mean we take Serpent Arms out, and that is the Grimlock launcher does not have buildable ammunition. So
Can we use the rest of the ammunition? Or is Serpent Arms literally just a Grimlock?
well, that's the only reason why I put the Serpent Arms in, because to be perfectly honest, I don't really care for Krieg's turret style on that mod. He usually he always has his a very unique style that is usually pretty cool, but the Serpent Arms, I'm just not feeling that one. But yeah, which is a shame, because I loved the idea of, like, you know, later on ship to ship combat, or load up a weapon. Okay, it's ready to go. Just fire it, but we can't just, you know, shoot it whenever we want. Expensive. Well, I did hear something about a 900 millimeter torpedo that
No more
intrigues
space
me.
in suit inventory.
Yeah, the welder drone, buddy. Yeah. I don't know. I'm one of those weirdos that actually enjoys welding things by hand, as long as I have a decent welder.
I
Somehow,
mean, tasks like that can be relaxing. Now,
yeah.
I guess it also depends on the place. Because if you're trying to small, awful place, no thanks.
Yeah.
At least for me. That's a problem for somebody else. But if it's like a piece that you can like set up and like actually like at a good position around, yeah, sure.
I'm definitely finding places that I didn't realize were still, like, I'm grinding off, you know, where we had that, big triple heavy laser turret on top. We kind of built that gun house around it.
Your inventory is
I'm grinding that down, putting the whole top flush, because I just realized if we're in the desert and we have an internal hangar, we could also have, you know, a flight deck.
Are we building an I-400?
No,
think
because
we're
it's not going to go underwater.
Deserts of Carrick thing.
And then we'll just turn it into our mothership later.
Hey, Scarlett,
Yes, sir.
can you rate my Greeble?
Ooh, I like it.
I'm literally using the like upper reaver works. I'm taking all the grindy bits off. Just using that to weld up stuff like the suspension and the
running out of energy.
mounting points for the wheels and stuff.
I like how Essie's like, you know, all these characters on the spaceship run into each other a lot. Let's make half stairs.
They're RP half stairs, okay?
I mean, we can take those and make them one way, so you don't have to worry about running into anybody.
Go this way, not that way.
When are we getting escalators?
Oh man, escalators. You know, I understand that, but I'm thinking it's Artemis that's going to get the axe. The mission, the Artemis mission.
I know. I had to.
Well,
Look, she's got to get the axe to chop your legs off.
it makes logical sense to remove your legs.
That was a very defeated DE side. I must say the line now.
Oh yeah, for sure, Sergeant Bacon. He wants to do the space travel with or without the government. But having Artemis around the Artemis missions as a test bed to use the SpaceX Starship would have worked really well.
You know, I don't know if Artemis is going to get the axe because it sort of is in a sense a cheese factory in itself.
Yeah, but cheese factories don't ever do what they're supposed to do.
They made SLS.
What has SLS done so far?
SLS was supposed to fly in like
They had to be successful.
2012. It was supposed to fly in 2012. It's 2021.
So what I'm hearing is it's on schedule for a government project.
Yeah, exactly. A government project that isn't Apollo. Because people always hold up stuff like Apollo, like, look, government can do stuff really well. It's like, yes, but not anymore.
And when the government show how good of missiles they can build, they can really get done under budget and on time
Yeah.
for some reason.
Number 2, though, Apollo, we were competing against Russia. We're not competing against anybody for SLS.
China.
China
I mean-
doesn't really have any
Long
any
March.
modern.
Long March, was it 5? The next Long March rocket's supposed to be a really good heavy lift rocket.
It's not SLS heavy lift.
Doesn't have to beat us to the moon.
True.
We already went to the moon.
I mean,
They're
I'll
gonna
treat
go to the
China
moon.
like a real spacefaring company when they stop dropping boosters filled with hypergolics on their own people.
See, the thing,
They at least warn them first.
they do warn them. But, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I just feel like the United States is not necessarily on the cutting edge of space travel anymore in terms of like our government programs. Like obviously the most advanced rockets in the world are still American rockets, but they're made by private companies.
Which is kind of funny.
Which is, yeah, it's kind of funny. I mean, it's cool in one sense because it's like, hey, look, capitalism. Look what it can do. That's good. Instead of, jumping on the meme of lol, capitalism, bad, her, communism, go burr. But
I mean, yeah, it does go burr because you're in Russia.
There are plenty of other places.
they're communist states, really.
That is true.
they're
Because everybody knows that
communist for about-
actual communism doesn't work.
Well, they're 10 minutes, and then they're just despots. Standard your standard dictatorship.
I think. But that's enough of this subject.
All right, fine. China has not put a man on the moon. China put a space probe with a plant in it a couple years back.
I just put a pod person on the moon.
Poppers.
Sorry, I know. Enough of this subject. What do you want to talk about?
Well,
I don't know. Let's let Nabarine pick.
no, I mean, like, I don't care about talking about the space program when it comes to, like, political affiliations of various countries and our opinions on those political affiliations. I think that's just kind of silly.
I didn't say any specific countries. It was just I was talking about the space program, and we talked about other things. Then I remarked on the unfortunate meme nature of the general public's understanding of politics these days.
Yeah.
How long until we start mining helium-3 off the moon?
Oh. Well, I can confirm that the 1x1 cargo container has updated collision messages because I just cut one off and it fell into the engineering bay.
Good job, DE.
I thought there was a block under it because every other one I've done, there's been a block under.
Cut once, glue twice. Honestly, the ship is looking a lot better.
You're just happy it doesn't have a mast on it.
I really am so happy about the mask. Also, it does seem less maze-like, which is another great, amazing thing.
Scarlett's been doing a good job with the insides. Oh, what'd you do with that ship you love? We ripped her insides out. Is that weird? Is that
We
not what
get
you do with your
predator.
ships' insides? That got dark.
Henry built her. We have the technology.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen that show or series. I literally just know of it from that line.
Yeah.
That line has like surpassed the popularity of the show itself, which is kind of interesting.
Again, it's just interesting how popular culture takes things. We're like, oh yeah, there's this show that happened, and I don't know anything about it other than this one line. Are we out of steel, or is this just not connected? Questions,
Why not both?
questions. Why not both? We're out of steel plates. All right. The engineering bay is still very well ventilated, but it is not nearly as bad as it was.
I like how we have this little hole on the side of the ship near the bridge that everyone is like using as the way in and out.
Yep.
In the words of my son, yeet.
Scarlett.
What?
Well, she does look like a rover again. Looks a lot less like we crashed a ship and put wheels on it. I mean, it still looks like
Your
that, but
hydrogen is low. Again.
not like exactly like that. I don't know if you've looked at the top of the ship at all recently, Scarlett, but I have been cleaning.
Come up right now. Oh,
Oh yeah, I definitely think a second pair of wheels on the back would look really good if it's further to the front and wider out, so it sort of is like a mirrored set of wheels.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I think we'll probably need that to get her moving because she's so heavy.
Energy reserves low.
Are you thinking a flight deck up here?
I was thinking it.
Maybe a little control tower?
Yeah, yep, you're on my wavelength, Scarlett.
So, aerodynamics mod win?
Wait. Did I hear mast?
No, think more, what's it called?
Yeah, spin this in a
Island.
good way, huh?
Island.
The island from an aircraft carrier?
I don't know if I trust you guys.
It's like on, like
Well,
right here,
Better than
Scarlett.
what I was going to do.
Like, cause like right here, Scarlett, we've got the perfect place for it. Or to make Candor happy, we could go British and weird and put 2 islands on it because they
Two islands and a skate ramp.
One
They,
island and one giant smokestack.
they copied. Well, the thing is, when they were building the ship in creative mode, they copy pasted a little bit too far, too far back, and the mirroring was off, so they ended up with 2 islands on the Queen Elizabeth class carriers. Recommend a door on each side near the bridge. Yeah, probably Razor. Like we're still working. Like we're not gonna. This is an ongoing project.
Pardon our dust.
Yeah, although I am tempted.
I am noticing the severe lack of dorsal firepower.
What? No, there's 2 guns that point to the sky.
Do you
Yeah.
see how much real estate we have up here, though?
That's okay. That's okay.
We need
for
to
now.
line the edges with 6-inch dual-purpose guns.
I think you mean 5-inch 38, Scarlett.
No, I meant 6-inch.
I think you mean 8-inch, which is what the 203 millimeters are.
Oh, dang it. Yes, 8-inch.
People say it's up here. Why are we not putting 16s or even 18s?
I don't think we have those
I
installed.
think the Nikka doo would roll over with that firepower.
Roll over, Nick, dude.
Roll over, roll
Actually, what?
over.
It's Scarlett. A PWM with the Mac cannon.
Watch. It'd fire and it would just go away. The PW.
I could do a PMW turret with a 250 millimeter railgun.
Oh, except that those aren't as good as the turreted versions of that, which is
Or-
something I've actually complained to Pilfit about.
How about a PMW turret that just has 100 flare launchers on it?
It doesn't do any damage. It just looks amazing.
It blinds the enemy.
If only it worked like that. So Scarlett, I'm thinking.
That's
we-
dangerous.
If I know, if we do the carrier thing, like right here, we have a passageway that could then lead up into an island, and we could put the island up here, and then we could actually have another, like that forward bridge up there can be the navigation bridge, and then up here we can actually have the command bridge, and both will get shot up horribly when the NPCs come for us, and it'll be hilarious.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm actually thinking this ramp here, turn that 90 degrees.
Yeah. And then just build the island right there. I mean, we only got 10 minutes left, so that's not going to happen right now, but I can start grinding off the top
we
of
only
this.
got 10 minutes left.
Yep. It happens fast, man.
Where's the lift?
Say what?
The plane lift?
A plane lift?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
an
the
elevator.
elevator. Yeah. Sorry. I was confused. I'm like, lift. Oh, yes. What's interesting is the British do call them lifts, but on their carriers, they're still called elevators.
Meet your
Isn't that
stall
strange?
Inbound. I suggest
we're strange people. They get their English weird and all sorts of pronounced.
It's funny. Earlier, Canada was complaining about the longest John's mispronouncing the word root instead of root, and I was like, they're British. You can't expect them to pronounce correctly. He did not rise to the bait.
your inventory.
I was
is
a little
full.
sad about that.
I think I probably have used it both ways depending on how I'm using it.
Yeah, same.
If I'm on it, it's a route. If I'm doing it, I'm en route.
So, if we make it like a traditional carrier and we have a lift, we'd need the lift to go into the hangar, and that's problematic with the hangar design.
The entire hangar up.
If I
Well, what's directly under this layer of armor back here?
right there, the engineering section. You can
We
actually
have-
fly down. If you look in here, there's a lot of space in here if you fly down in here.
I only have one hydrogen left.
Oh, hang on. Don't move, Scarlett. Coming to you. Something's still smoking under there. Here you go. You got my goopy
Oh,
hydrogen
thank you.
thing. There's not much left, but it'll be enough to get you down here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see directly under is all the stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like all the stuff. So if we wanted to have elevators
if we
come
sh-
down and store stuff down here, we'd have to move this central conveyor line port or starboard, or
Well-
actually rather both. Be
So
ideal.
what I'm thinking is if we move the cargo container over here to the same side as the refinery and stuff, you could put an offset elevator in.
Right in this corner here,
Yeah.
and then we could build our ships down here, access to the engineering room, and store them up on deck.
Actually, we could probably just put this elevator directly in front of where the cargo box is. And that would give some more space towards the back,
Yep.
where it wouldn't be right in the back corner.
We'd only have one ship per time per elevator use, though, with that kind of limitation.
Yeah, but we might be able to clear
Hey,
out
little leg.
an area. Oh,
Well, we just leave the planes on deck until they get damaged, and you bring them into the down the elevator for repair.
That's true. Now the next question is, do we get the plane parts mod and the arrestor cable mod and just really go ham?
I really enjoy the arrestor cable mod. I was messing around with it the other night, and it works surprisingly well.
Mm-hmm.
Although you do have to be pretty close. I may have put some divots into the flight deck of that carrier.
Well, I think that if we actually turn this into a flight deck, we're replacing at least the landing strip part of it with blast door blocks.
Inventory.
Oh,
is at
I see some proper naval guns.
Mm-hmm.
Who put these here? Because isn't this part of where we're going to take off, or are we just going to go like helicopter ship where everything's going to be vertical takeoff anyway?
We're F-35 in it.
I just threw them down here because I saw the conveyor ports.
Fair enough. We'll need more magnesium.
I tell you what, we do need up here is a somewhere to access the cargo from.
Yeah.
The bridge is relatively complete from the inside.
Cool.
Excellent.
Got the other gun up. Got one wooden gun. I didn't realize that he'd actually put the texturing on. That's awesome.
I wish the door opened. You could get into it, the cockpit, to control it.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Oh man, Pilfit is so good at these models. They're
We
so
should have put a
good.
collector in front of it to collect the shells as they eject them.
Are they actually physical objects?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any shells for them?
Let me go see, and I'll show you.
If you guys want to replace the existing railguns here, feel free. These are literally just hard points, so they should just be
I mean, we have ammunition for them, right? So
Yeah,
I think
and
it's
also
useful for them.
there's more spots with unbuilt railguns in them.
AB.
Unbuilt anti-missile.
Are you challenging me to a jousting match, Scarlett?
Or are you controlling it directly from there? Okay.
This is safe.
I think the front gun is not piped.
Which front gun?
This one up here, 5mm.
That's not good.
D, can you give that one a proper name?
This gun?
Yeah, just so I know which one it is. So I can tell it to fire once, so you can see the shell.
You're right. Something broke that cargo connection. Oh, that's annoying. That's really deep in the ship.
STB, starboard. Do we have do we have ammo for it?
Well, 1 second. You looking at it?
Yep.
Oh, hold on. Let me- Sorry, hold on, I gotta make one.
They do look good. Those models look so good.
Okay. Ready? Here we go.
Yep.
It's not pointing at anything, right?
No. Oh, you can pick the shells up. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So
And then you can recycle them.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, Dre, can you see if it's working now?
Appears to be.
They're 100 millimeter
Cool.
Beano, so they're like just shy of 4 inches.
Yeah, it's working now.
Like
I'm gonna leave this cargo container
3.9 something.
accessible for repairs in the future. Then
I see we got some disco balls going down here. Point defense, that's good. She is.
Yes, and-
She is looking good. I do want to test one thing though.
All right, disco balls are online.
Nice. Okay, well, it is just about time dead here, but I'm going to test one thing voiced. Let's see. Turn the strength down a little bit. Power up like all the way. Oh, I need to turn the handbrake off. Can we move her?
Oh, she's rolling.
We are definitely going to need more wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to need more wheels. At least probably 2 more sets. This is with power at 80%.
That's fine.
And she moves. Although there's something satisfying about just this giant ponderous land battleship crawling across the desert.
Oh, we can definitely add some more in the along the tail section.
Although she moves faster backwards.
Oh yeah, she does. Going downhill.
The brakes work pretty well though.
I'm very happy with my ramp.
Yes, I like the ramp. Hang on, I'm bringing her to a stop and then popping the handbrake. I'm going to put the handbrake. I guess it doesn't matter which cockpit it is, does it? Seat,
Oh, they all
handbrake,
do the.
on off. There we go. Oh, nice. I do like the blast shields, Clonk.
Yeah, thank you. I just, me and Windows.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I think we are just about done here.
I've been making a break room.
Oh, where are you?
I'm over in the back of Nikka.
A break room. I am on my way. Back here in the...
Yeah, in the engineering section.
Is that what's going to go behind this door here? Or where is it?
Hold on.
Holding on. You can tell Nab's having fun
This
because she's
way.
not banishing us to the bedroom. Oh, hey, look at that. I had noticed this window from outside. I was wondering what it was.
Yeah, this little area was just nothing. It was just this hollowed out thing, and I was like, well, that's dumb, and so I had to make it into.
So, Nabarine, are you going to just let people watch people shower? Like, this is...
I mean, I don't have a door, and I'm not.
And she installed a bathroom with no door.
Yep.
You and Scarlett. Unbelievable.
It's dumb that the block doesn't come with a door.
There is a version that has a door that's
Chipstick's made
non-functional.
one that has a door.
Oh, really? That's a nuts. Wow.
Yeah, it has a working door.
Mind the gap.
Yeah, no
Whoa.
kidding. All right.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
It's a feature. Yeah. All right. Well, it is time to head to the sleeps.
Oh, my room does not have a sleeping place. I thought they came standard. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't build one for you. I built one for Zori because she was murdered in her sleep.
There's a sleep on the couch.
Okay.
So there she is.
You took my bed and I was in yours. Did you not see that one's purple and one's blue?
Oh.
You don't have your glasses.
Wait. These are on the wrong side.
I'm sorry. We can flip them around. That's the next time we work on it.
I do like that they're glowy, though. Glowy is
Yeah, I figured you would.
good. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you've enjoyed Nikkadoodoo's ongoing transformation. Thanks, as always, to Jure, Scarlett, and Clonk for playing. It's always
Always
fun.
a pleasure.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's always-
I'm one of those people.
Yeah, you are. And you're far more than just the bumbling house human that you claim to be. But yeah, I'm going to actually better get myself a screenshot tonight so I don't have to have Scarlett load up the server to get another one. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool looking. Bam-o. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And we'll catch you next time. Same bat channel. Also, tomorrow morning, we will be doing some more of the Valheim with the Straturday crew. Scarlett, I believe you're available tomorrow morning? Yes?
I am not. I have to go to the Shield Maidens.
More Shield Maiden.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure
Because
Final Candor and I will get up to absolutely no shenanigans at all.
Indeed, I'm sure my house is not just completely stuffed full of heads that have been thrown in there.
How you wouldn't you haven't been in game, you don't know what's going on. Anyway, everybody, so Final Candor and I will be streaming tomorrow on my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/directedenergy, and we will be doing some Valheim in the morning, probably 9 or 10ish Pacific time. So hopefully see some of you guys there tomorrow. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.